Kashmir, 20 dead and 70 wounded in fierce clashes. At least 20 people are dead and 70 injured in Indian-administered Kashmir after fierce clashes between militants and government forces on Sunday. 4 civilians were killed when police opened fire on stone-throwing demonstrators, AFP news agency reports. Officials in Kashmir say this is the rest of the region's worst loss of life during a single day in recent years. Kashmir has been caught in a land row between India and Pakistan for decades and has endured brutal conflict, as well as the civilians. At least 3 Indian soldiers and 13 suspected militants are said to have died. What is Kashmir like? India and Pakistan up the ante on disputed border. Many civilians in Kashmir support separatist rebels who want independence or pledge allegiance to Pakistan. The authorities are braced for ongoing violence. Source BBC.com